Welcome back, viewers, to another episode with me, Bearlenation. As you can see, since we last met, we've had some positive results. We've actually scored goals, which is quite an important thing for us that we've not done. So we've beat Stoke 1-0 and we've beat Charlton 2-1. And I think the reason we've done this is because we've changed the tactic again. We've got rid of the defensive midfielder and we're now playing with an attacking midfielder. And that extra player in behind the striker gives us the opportunity to have one more body up in the box, whereas before they might have been further down the field, and it makes us that little bit more creative. So we should see more positive performances. Still no goal for Dwight Gale, although he did get injured, so I'll give him that. And still only one goal for Radeon, which is a bit of a worry. But we are playing bottom of the table Birmingham today, and I would hope if we can beat these quite comfortably. Although they're the famous last words that we've seen in the last few videos, we can score quite a lot of goals here and bring the confidence back into the strikers. We're going with an unchanged team today. The return of Marcus Maddison has been quite a key point in all this. I think we really do miss him when he's out, and I think we're just not as good side going forward when he's not in the squad. So hopefully he can have a positive impact back up on the squad upon his return. We're going to start with Dwight Gale up top today. We'll change him to a poacher. Hopefully, I would enjoy seeing his first goal today. He's not had the best of times out with us, so it'd be great if we could see him on the score sheet. Drop Balog from the bench. I've just noticed he's got a bit of a fitness issue, so we'll put Samuelson on there as well. And here we go. Let's get into it. Team talks are done. The floodlights will be shining on the pitch. It's a lovely occasion. An evening game at St Andrews and a chance for us to take all 3 points. Saying that, we're having 72% of the possession. Actually, first how it comes to us here, what can we do? Kane, Stewart, who's already picked up a book in 18 minutes in, Bert with a great ball to Hutton. Great cross, Dwight Gale. Good shot, tight angle, but he's hit it straight at the keeper. But at least he's got a good shot off this time rather than what we saw last time, which were very tame efforts. Maddison free kick, whips it in. Gale's there, heads it across to Berg, scores his second of the season. What a start. 24 minutes gone and we're 1-0 up. Dwight Gale with the assist. I think that must be one of the first notable things he's done since joining us in January. Good header across and Berg just gets in front of the defender on the post and makes it 1-0 to us. That's a great start. Much needed 3 points at the moment as well. There's 7 games left after this and I'm 10 points off the playoffs. I don't think we're going to get there, unfortunately, this season, but with some good recruitment in the summer, we should be able to be pushing. But I think a lot will depend on, 1, will we get a takeover, and 2, will anyone want to leave? And we've given away a penalty. Alan Hutton's given away a penalty. He's injured himself. I'm sure number 10 was in the box when that was taken. He was certainly floating around. Let's have a look. Oh, he's just outside the area. Down to Long's right, well, Long's left hand side. And it's 1-1 just before half time. Silly penalty to give away. 74% possession. Just not doing a lot with the ball. Be assertive with them that we have been the better team. Field's been unlucky, they seem to like that. I'll say that to the strikers as well. That's gone well. Scratch my eye, the first goal. The first how it comes to us, Beck. What can we do? Maddison, who's picked up a booking as well. Maddison skips, just gets challenged, but Hutton, Maddison, Gale, can't get the ball out from his feet. I think we're going to have to think about bringing Alan Hutton off here because he's picked up that knock just before half time and doesn't seem to have shaken it. We'll make the change. Bring Lehigh on, who's been called up for international duty while we've been offline for the next set of international games. What's it saying that's wrong with Hutton? Potential lower leg injury. Let's hope that's nothing too serious because it's only a knock. I think it's time for another change here. I'm not seeing a lot from Irvine today, so we'll bring Scott's had a really good performance when he's played in the last few games, so hopefully he can make a positive impact. And we'll bring Radeon on for Gale as well. See how we get on. Tell the boys to get creative. They're inspired by the feedback. Deep free kick to Birmingham, who headed over. I thought that was going in. 72% possession again. All the games we've got all the ball, we just can't seem to do anything with it. We'll just go very attacking, which I know is always dangerous, but there it is. It was 1-1 against bottom of the table Birmingham. After two good results as well that we've had in the last game, it's really disappointing that we've just picked up a point there, especially after this as well. All this. But we'll go again. Record. Be aggressive actually, that performance, yeah, there's a lot of hard work to do and they seem fired up by it. We'll give them all a day's rest, not that they really deserve it, but we've got a game again on Saturday, so it's very important that we get the fitness levels up, ready for that against Middlesbrough. We're now 5 unbeaten, but which is 3 draws and 2 wins, so that's looking a lot better than the 9 without a win that we got here. You join us back for our game against 5th place Middlesbrough. We're going to make a couple of changes. I think we'll drop Gale because although he set one up, I still don't think he's playing the best. Irvine, I think we'll bring Samuelson in. We'll bring Samuelson in there. No, okay. We'll bring Radeon in as a pressing forward. Other than that, fitness levels are quite high in the squad. I know Samuelson's low here, but that's only because he hasn't played a lot lately. But I think he might be able to make a bit of a difference for us today. Middlesbrough at home is going to be a tough game. Let's see how we get on. Teams are out. 10 minutes in, nothing to note at the moment. We're dominating the possession with this new tactic that we've got, but no real shots from either team. But the first highlight comes to us. Hutton with the throw-in. Samuelson, what can he do? Stewart with a lovely through ball to Maddison. Can he square it? Radeon's picked up the ball. Marcus Maddison had the shot. The keeper parried it away, and Radeon picks up the loose ball and just slots it home into the net for his second goal of the season. Good ball here by Stewart, just to pick out Maddison. I thought he was going to square it there, but he's had a shot. But Radeon gets just in front of his defender and just neatly put the ball away to make it 1-0 to us, with just his second goal of the season. Elder throw in. Lewis Potter. Lewis Potter has as well played 20 games for us this season, so he's now got a wage rise. Radeon with a weird switch of the play into the back. Lewis Potter ends up with the ball here. What can he do? Shoots and it's come straight off the defender, but there's all sorts going on between the Middlesbrough defence there. Elder picks up the cleared ball. Device. Bear. Stewart plays it back to the keeper. Safe. Into midfield. Stewart again. Maddison brings it forward. Radeon skips past the defender. Cuts back inside. Oh! He's had a go and it's just gone wide there. Lovely bit of play to skip past the defender and cut himself back inside. I thought he was going to bury that in the bottom of the net. Hudson's brought a dangerous free kick here to Middlesbrough. They've had a go and it's just gone wide. Just gone wide. Again, they've had no shots on target and we've had 5 from our 8 shots. Positive first half. I think we need to tell them we have played well. There is more to come from them. And the second half is underway. First highlight goes to Middlesbrough. Free kick, but long. Easily comes out and collects it. The loose ball. What can we do? Can we launch a counter attack? We're taking a bit of a while. Short ball to Device. Kane. Samuelson, that we've not heard a lot of so far. Lewis Potter. Poor ball back, but Middlesbrough somehow lose it, and we've got it back again to Stewart. Out to Elder. Brings it back into the midfield. Lewis Potter still going forward. A poor ball across the midfield. Back to Middlesbrough into their defence. Can we chase this down? Can we put the keeper under a bit of pressure? And they clear the lines. It's a long highlight, but Elder's done something silly there. This could be a straight red. I have a feeling it will be. It usually is when that happens, and it is. Oh, Callum Elder. That puts us in all sorts of trouble now. What do we do here then? I think we'll bring Stewart off. Put Lehigh at left back. We'll drop Samuelson back and bring Lopez on into Samuelson's position, drop him back there. It's a bit more defensive. We've lost a player in behind, but I think we need to make that change, otherwise we leave ourselves quite wide open in the midfield to only have one person in the centre. We've got the ball though. Beck on the launches it forward to Madison, brings it forward. Weirdan gives it back to Madison. Lovely 1-2. Madison's had a go, and it's just gone wide. I said just gone wide. It's gone miles wide actually, but it was a good bit of play nonetheless. I think we'll drop down to cautious just so we don't leave ourselves open. I think we'll go. I'm going to go something a bit different here. Bring Pennington on straight into the centre. We'll go 5 at the back to try and defend this lead. Dangerous free kick to Middlesbrough. They've got good save by Long to get there. I thought that was going to be it. Middlesbrough corner. Beck away. Lewis Potter launches it forward just to clear it. Wondered if we were going to get another highlight there. Tell the boys to tighten up as well. Beck. Poor ball. Gives it straight to Middlesbrough. Can we clear the lines here? Oh no. Middlesbrough have come back to bite us. The 11 men. They've done it. They've scored. I think they've scored. It was a poor ball given straight to Middlesbrough, and we weren't tight enough, and they've headed it in. 1-1. It's disappointing because we've had so much of the ball, but the red card has really affected us here. Weirdan gives it to Madison. Feeds it, gives it back to Weirdan. He's got 1-on-1 with the keeper. He scored. Weirdan has scored his 3rd goal of the season. A brace for him this afternoon. I cannot believe that. I thought he was going to miss. We've seen so many chances like that miss on this season, but he 1-on-1 with the keeper. They made it look effortless just to put it past the keeper into the bottom corner. Great goal. As you could see by the expression on my face, we weren't expecting that whatsoever. Bring that down to very defensive now for the last 5 minutes, and we'll just try and defend this lead. Device doesn't clear the ball away properly. Oh man. Outside of the area, we've not cleared that ball away properly. And Middlesbrough have just launched it in from the outside of the area here. Device with a poor header, and it's come off the defender. Hassan Bolonga's poor shot. It's come straight off the defender, and it's fallen straight to Saville, who's rifled it in the back of the net to make it 2-2. Is this the final highlight of the game? We've dropped down to very defensive. Fletcher runs straight through. I thought I was going to be 3-2 to Middlesbrough then. I think the game changer here really was the red card took by Elder. So early as well, 48 minutes. It was so early on, and that's really cost us. I thought at the end we were going to get the 3 points, but I say disappointed. We could have done better. I think if we'd have had 11 men on the pitch, we would have picked 3 points up there, but we've not disgraced ourselves to get a point from 5th place Middlesbrough there by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we'll tell them they were unlucky, because they were really. Like I say, it is that 1 red card that's cost us. We'll leave it there for today then, guys. We're coming towards we're coming towards the end of the season now. Come back for the Millwall and Wigan game, and then we'll probably do the last game of the season as well to wrap the season up. But what's affected us a lot this season is draws. We've just drawn too many. This period here is awful. We just could not score. But if you have enjoyed what you've seen today, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and join me again tomorrow for more.